Welcome, High Vibe Tribe. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me. This is my YouTube channel, Divine Hippie 2222. I really do appreciate it. We're a learning channel when it comes to the art of reading tarot. And I'm super excited because I've had this deck for quite some time. But this is the first time I'm gonna use it. Other than on me. So I'm super excited. My Halloween deck. Oh, I love Halloween. So this message today, or this time, I've already done 2 videos earlier. Sorry, is going to be for our fire signs. That's going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm trying to figure out my spiel, so bear with me. If you have any of these signs in your chart, then this message may resonate with you. And some people are like, well, what does that mean? Some readers talk about being, let's see, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So you were born on a certain day, and that is your astrological sign for whatever range that your birthday falls in, right? Well, based on the time that you were born that day, so you need to know the time you were born that day. You have other signs in your chart: sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If you want to figure out how to find out what those signs are, the best website that I like is called AstroDinst. Dienst? Pardon me, I'm probably botching that name, but it's www.astro.com. It's absolutely free. You just create an account, and like I said, you need to know what time of the day you were born, hour and minute, and AM or PM, and it will give you your numerology chart plus your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. I have air, earth, and water in my chart. So the air readings, the earth readings, and the water readings may resonate with me. If you are, so that's how you can figure out, one message may not resonate or part of it may resonate. And then if you go watch another message, some of that may resonate with you as well. So check out your sun, moon, and rising and Venus signs and see what that says. It's kind of exciting. So don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell notification so that way you can be made aware when any of my new videos come out. And that way you can check out all the different signs in your chart. So I'm super excited about getting to use my Halloween deck. Yay! So I've already shuffled and pre-cut the deck, and my readings are timeless, meaning there's no timeline to them. You are meant to see them when you see them, and they also could be past energy, present energy, or future energy. Only you will know how that resonates with you, whether it's past, present, or future. And only you will know if the message resonates with you. Don't force it to. Just because you have, let's say, just because you're a Leo, doesn't mean that every single fire sign message is going to resonate with you. That's okay. Don't panic. Don't freak out. It's okay. They're general readings. So if you think something resonates with you, how you find out is you get a personal reading done from a reader who does that. I will do that eventually. I'm not set up for that yet. So, anyways, I'm done rambling. Pardon me. But that's how you find out. This is general. There's a lot of energies. So, the energies that need to come through are what are going to come through in a general reading. And then if something resonates with you and you want to find out more, or if you want to find out if that message was for you, that's when you go to a personal tarot reader and have a personal message done because they pick up on your energy directly. So that's what they mean when it's general reading. It's for the general public. And don't force yourself into every message. You will know if it resonates or not right off the bat. So if you're not quite sure, watch. See if something unfolds later on in the video. If it absolutely doesn't resonate, check out the other videos for the other signs in your chart. That message may resonate more with you. So, anyways, hit the like, share, and subscribe button and the little bell for the notification. And let's get started. Divine Spirits, I invite you into my space. I request your aid and your assistance in delivering the messages needed for our beautiful and beloved fire signs. Thank you. All right. And please bear with me, guys. I'm getting over a serious cold. So if I sound grainy or congested, I'm really sorry. But let's go ahead and get started. All right. Oh, yay. The first card that popped out is the Page of Imps. The next card that popped out is the Queen of Ghosts. All right. Spirits, what other messages do you have for our fabulous fire signs? Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Ooh. We have the Emperor. That's a cool card. All right, beloved support staff. 2 more cards. You have to have fun with it, guys. Ooh. The King of Ghosts. And 1 more card. Oh my goodness. I got 3 cards, so I guess we're going to take it. I got the 3 of Ghosts. Oh my goodness. I got 5 more cards. Okay, so I guess we're still going to take it. This might be a longer reading, guys. Sorry. Bear with me. It's just what needed to come out. The 6 of Pumpkins. The Fool. The Chariot. That's awesome. Looks like an old school hearse. Oh, look at the teeth for the grill. Sorry, I love Halloween, guys. And the 10 of Imps. And the overall reading, the card at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energy for the reading, is the 8 of Bats. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading. The first one is the Page of Imps, and imps represent wands. So, for the page, a creative, energetic woman, eager to contribute to the world around her, impulsive, enthusiastic. This is a message. So, a creative, energetic woman, eager to contribute to the world around her, impulsive, enthusiastic. A message. Then the ghosts haven't popped out at all in any of my readings yet, but they did in this message. And ghosts are representation of cups. So the Queen of Ghosts is the next card. A secretive, creative, intuitive woman who puts her visions into action. Honest, devoted, capable of deep love. A secret, creative, intuitive woman who puts her visions into action. Honest, devoted, and capable of love. Then we got the Emperor. This anguished monster creation reveals the dual nature of control, leadership, authority, domination, taking responsibility for one's actions and facing the consequences. This anguished monster creation reveals the dual nature of control, leadership, authority, domination, taking responsibility for one's actions and facing the consequences. Since the descriptions for the cards in this deck are like 2-3 sentences, I'm just reading them twice. Then the next one we got is the King of Ghosts. So that is a pair, the king and the queen of the same suit, and they're looking at each other. So the King of Ghosts a powerful, responsible man, perhaps a professor, boss, or father, generous, liberal, art and science aficionado. A powerful, responsible man, perhaps a professor, boss, or father, generous, liberal, art and science aficionado. Okay, then we have the Three of Ghosts. Celebration of friendship, good luck, the fruits of love, a positive outcome, comfort, and healing. Celebration of friendship, good luck, the fruits of love, a positive outcome, comfort, and healing. Then the Six of Pumpkins, and the pumpkins represents pentacles, money, material goods. Money is pentacles are the picture that's portrayed, but it's like materialistic things. A well-deserved reward brings a period of material prosperity, kindness, and generosity, working two ways. Balance. A well-deserved reward brings you a period of material prosperity, kindness, and generosity, working two ways. Then we got the Fool. A clown juggles happily, oblivious to the precipice before him. Playful, childlike innocence, pure potential, freedom from preconception, gaining wisdom through experience. A clown juggles happily, oblivious to the precipice before him. So he's on a ledge. Playful, childlike innocence, pure potential, freedom from preconception, gaining wisdom through experience. Then we got the Ten of Imps. Being overburdened, trying to take on too much, excess in all things, using power for selfish ends. Being overburdened, trying to take on too much, excess in all things, using power for selfish ends. And then the last one we got was the Chariot. Literally being in the driver's seat, control, self-discipline, strength of character, victory, success, greatness, movement in life. Literally being in the driver's seat, control, self-discipline, strength of character, victory, success, greatness, movement in life. Okay. So, there's a lot of cards here. I'm trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. So, there's a message. It may be impulsive, but the action behind it is genuine. That's what I get from this card. Because it said, the Page of Imps. A creative, energetic woman. In my opinion, woman, man, it doesn't matter. A creative, energetic person. Eager to contribute to the world around them. Impulsive. Enthusiastic. You are either this person or you know someone. And you are either going to give them a message or they're going to bring you a message. Try not to be too impulsive. You want to be enthusiastic, but impulsiveness can backfire. So try to do the best you can. That's all we can do. Do the best you can. Then the Queen of Ghosts. A secretive, creative, intuitive woman who puts her visions into action. Honest, devoted, capable of deep love. Like I said, we got the King and Queen of Ghosts. Pairs of the same suit don't generally pop out. That's not necessarily incredibly rare, but you may have a queen of one suit and a king of another suit. So that's more, that happens more than the king and queen of the same suit coming out. So there's something to be said for that. The King of Ghosts. A powerful, responsible man. Perhaps a professor, boss, or father. Generous, liberal, art and sciences aficionado. Then with the Emperor, dual nature, leadership, authority, domination. Take responsibility for your actions. Face the consequences. Be the Emperor. Be the Emperor. Take responsibility for your actions and face the consequences. You're the king. You can do it. You'll survive. It's not the end of the world. You're the king. And you either also embody the queen's characteristics or there's a queen out there for you. So, again, you know how this resonates for you. There's a message. Take responsibility for your actions. Powerful and responsible. Taking responsibility for your actions. Honest. Be honest. Devoted. By doing so, you'll be capable of deep love. I think you're embodying the queen. That's the message I'm reading. Celebration. By doing so, there will be something to celebrate. There has to be a balance. The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Pumpkins, talks about balance. No, that's ghosts. Hold on. Bats, pumpkins. There we go. A well-deserved reward brings you a period of material prosperity. Kindness and generosity working two ways. Take responsibility for your actions. Be honest. Oh, no. Be responsible and honest. And there will be something to celebrate. Learn from your experiences. It's okay to not know everything from the get-go. We didn't know how to read until we were taught. So it's okay to learn as we go. However, take responsibility for the lessons that we learn along the way. Be responsible. Be honest. Don't try to do more than you can handle. Let's see, what did it say exactly? 10 of Imps. Don't overburden yourself, trying to take on too much. Excess in all things. Using power for selfish ends. The King and Queen of Cups are not selfish. Honest and responsibility. So, maybe this resonates, maybe it doesn't. The selfish ends doesn't really seem to tie in to this message. What I'm getting is in taking responsibility for your actions, don't overburden yourself. Do things a step at a time. That way, you're not forgetting something or leaving something behind. See the little, what are they called? The containers that the mummies would put the organs in. That's what they look like. I know they're little devil heads, but you get my point. This is a Halloween deck. They're not real devil heads. But, yeah, I don't remember what they're called. But anyways, you see how he dropped one? See how he can't even like hold his arms? He can't even touch his fingertips. He's got way too much. So 10 of Wands talks about being overburdened. You've got to, sometimes you have to let some of your burdens down. Let your burdens go. Let your burdens go. Take responsibility. What was it? I just had it. Be honest, powerful, and responsible. There's more maturity in that when you realize your limitations and you acknowledge your limitations instead of trying to juggle too much. That is when that's when you step into your true power. That's when you advance into royalty, for lack of a better word, because we do have the emperor and the king and the queen right here. These are all like people that are looked up to in society. You don't get here unless you can be honest with yourself. Honest. So you're embodying the qualities of the Queen of Cups. That's what I think. And by doing so, you are in the driver's seat. I mean, you should be. It's your life. But control, self-discipline, strength of character. When you realize your limitations, you're accepting how much you can handle at the moment. Not that you can't handle everything, just not in the same time frame. You're capable of it all, just maybe not all in the exact same time frame. So prioritize. Be a leader. Taking responsibility for your actions. Responsible. Honest. Learn from your mistakes. We all do. We all make mistakes. We're human. The important thing is to learn from them. By doing so, you'll have much to celebrate. Much to celebrate. That's your message. That's what I think. That's my interpretation of the cards. And then, let's see. Oh, there it is. And then the Eight of Bats was the card at the bottom of the deck. And, and then I was holding this too. You'll also have balance in your life by doing all of this. Acknowledging your limitations, accepting responsibility for anything that may have occurred that you're responsible for. Don't take on other people's shit. But be honest. Be responsible. That will bring you balance. And learn from your mistakes. And then you'll be able to celebrate. Whether it's by yourself or with a group of people. But you should always take time out for yourself. Always take time out for yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments. And there's nothing wrong with celebrating in a group. But remember to acknowledge yourself and take time out for yourself when you're celebrating as well. By doing so, you will be the master and the driver of your own life. Instead of allowing other people to tell you where to go and when to leave and how to get there, you'll be the one behind the wheel. You'll be the one making those decisions because you know your limitations. You know what you can handle. You know what you can't handle at the moment. I think I got them all. I think so. So now, the Eight of Bats. This is the overall message for the reading. So, the Eight of Bats. Excuse me. Crisis, imprisonment, with eventual freedom. Frozen in indecision. Fear of fleeing a bad situation. Restrictive surroundings. Maybe. Oh! Pardon me, guys. I'm so sorry. We're having many issues tonight with our videos. Okay. This may be the situation that all of this message is an advice for on how to handle. Crisis, imprisonment, feeling like you're stuck, feeling all tied up, with eventual freedom. There is a way out. See, that looks like toilet paper. Thin, not, what I mean is not rope, not chain, super thin material. So maybe this is more mental than it is physical. And all you have to do is realize that there's freedom, that this is not permanent. Fear of fleeing a bad situation, restrictive surroundings, feeling stuck. But acknowledging the message, wanting to make a difference. But don't be impulsive. When you're impulsive, that's when you may not realize your own limitations. So realize your own limitations, because by doing so, you are capable of taking care of every single one of those imps, just not all in the same time frame. And by doing that, that's where your true power comes from. The Emperor. Fucking Emperor. He knows. He didn't get to be Emperor just by guessing. He knows. He knows himself internally. He knows when he fucked up. He fucking knows. Unfortunately, the Emperor knows. The whole country, your whole... I can't think. Nation knows you fucked up if you fuck up. Because you're the Emperor. And I don't mean... Forgive me. That was just an analogy. But you get my point. Like, the Emperor's a pretty important person. So, you have to be honest with yourself. Take responsibility. Loyalty. I think that was it. Maybe that's the Queen. I keep getting my cards mixed up. Nope. Powerful. Responsible. Where'd she go? Honest. By doing all of these things, you're accepting your limitations. You're realizing. You're learning from your mistakes and your experiences. Because you have balance. You have balance. One, two, three, four, five. Oh, there's 6 pumpkins. Sorry. I didn't see the candy bowl. But there's balance. See how there's 3 up top and 3 in the bottom? As above, so below. There's balance in your life. And with balance, you won't have to juggle. You'll understand what you can accomplish and when. That way you can prioritize everything. And you can be powerful and responsible. And honest and devoted. And you become in control of your own life. You're the one telling yourself where to go, when to go, how to get there. You don't have someone else in the driver's seat. You're the one in the driver's seat of your life. That's what kings do. They tell people where to go, when to go, and how to do it. And how they want it done. But you have to be responsible. And let me make sure I covered all the cards. And by doing so, there will be a lot to celebrate later on. Excuse me, it may not seem like it in the moment, but there will be a lot to celebrate. This is awesome, guys. So, the beginning of the reading, the overall energy, you feel trapped. You feel stuck. But it's just toilet paper. You can break free. You can blow right through that shit. And become the driver behind the wheel of your life. That's awesome. Okay, let's get an oracle card. All right. All right, spirits, what messages do you have for our fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Come on, support staff. What message? Oh, yay. Okay. We got the Maiden Magu. And that is card number 16. So, The maiden Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation. Getting out of being stuck. Becoming the driving force behind your own life. Becoming the emperor and the king. The maiden Magu, goddess of spring, healing and transformation, brings you assistance now. You are asked to honor that light that can come from even the darkest beginnings. Accept your limitations. Honor who you are and what you can accomplish with the time that you have. You are asked to honor that light. You are asked to honor that light can come from even the darkest beginnings, beloved one. In fact, sometimes we need to enter into the unknown parts of ourselves, learning our limitations, wanting to make a change in the world, maybe being a little too impulsive. So learning, we need to enter into the unknown parts of ourselves to find exactly what we need to grow in peace. Taking responsibility for your actions, leadership, being responsible, being honest and devoted, learning from your experiences, and finding balance. In fact, sometimes we need to enter into the unknown parts of ourselves to find exactly what we need to grow in peace, creative self-fulfillment, and happiness. The challenge can be to trust that we will arise from this darker place again. Trust that it's just an illusion. You can break free. You can get out of this energy and grow and develop and be the emperor. Be the queen. Be the king. However this resonates for you. Challenge can be to trust that we will arise from this darker place again. Just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. They talk about shadow work. What they mean by that is things that trigger you. Things that push your buttons. If you're quick to anger, if you're quick to judgment, we all have things that we don't care for about ourselves. Acknowledge them and don't allow them to control you. The emperor and the king, they control themselves. They're the ones in the driver's seat of their lives. Just as the spring, just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. Celebration. Celebration. Because you learn from your lessons. You acknowledged your limitations. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Everyone does it at times. It's acknowledging them and then trying to prioritize them and realize not everything can be accomplished at once. And in doing so, you'll be in the driver's seat of your life. You'll have balance. You'll embody the queen. You'll embody the king, and you will embody the emperor. That's a trifecta. That's pretty hardcore. That's pretty awesome. I mean, the emperor is above a king or queen. That's the only thing higher than a king or queen. And you've got an emperor, a king, and a queen. That's pretty, I mean, that alone should be pretty motivating. Not a page, not a knight, but an emperor. And a king and a queen. That's pretty high up there. That's pretty good. And by getting out of this headspace and acknowledging where you are, learning from your experiences, and realizing your limitations, boom, you control your life. Like all three of these do. But you got to do it in the right way. Don't do it for the wrong reasons. Because this talked about using power for selfish ends. That's not the way to go. The way to go is courage, responsibility, being honest, taking responsibility for your actions, learning from your experiences, facing what it is that's going on and how you can get through it and how you can develop and learn and grow from the opportunities, because we're trying to turn all of this around. An opportunity can be positive or negative, but you don't want to necessarily characterize it as something negative. So it is an opportunity to learn and to grow and to develop from. This is an opportunity. That's what this is. Even though you feel stuck, it's an opportunity, because if you do it in the right way, you will have amazing characteristics and you will feel so much better about yourself instead of like the little hunchback. That's just my opinion. And just as the spring always follows the winter, beloved, so too will any inner work with the shadow precede a beautiful rebirth for you. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, guys. I think that's a really good message. That's awesome. I don't think I have gotten, this is the first time that any of the ghosts have come out. And we got 1, 2, 3 in this, 3 in this reading. And it was a pretty positive reading. I think that you may not feel like you're in a good place right now, but the end result is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But you're responsible for how you get through it and the choices that you make. And the choices that you make will either lead you to here where you will stay, or you'll advance. It's up to you. We're all given struggles to get through. It's how we perceive them as to how we grow, expand, develop, and move forward. Wow, guys. That's awesome. Well, I hope that resonated with you. I hope that made sense to you in some way. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone. You are only going to be the one who knows if that resonates for you and how it does. So I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that was beneficial. It was a pretty positive message from my perspective. So that's really good. And thank you for spending part of your evening with me, part of your day. That really means a lot. You could be doing so many other things with your time, and you're choosing to stick with me through a really long video. Sorry. So, and thank you for bearing with me for getting over my cold. Oh my God, it's been rough. So rough. I haven't been sick in like 3 years. So it was like running into a brick wall. It was not fun. So, anyways, guys, thank you for hitting the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace. Peace, love, and happiness. All right. Bye.